Fear is the enemy.
Glad you see the music box.
Whatever it is that you're going for, man, go hard. And hold on, never give up. You gotta have that mentality, man. I put in the work, I spent a lot of time on the waiting list. Never complained, I ain't never said shit. Shoot my shot, no fear if I miss. Imagine you chasing a dream that you love, only to find out it wasn't enough. You fall on your face, but you get right back up. And you fall back again, but you get right back up, yeah. That's the way that it's always been. Don't nobody care about the grind but you. Nobody putting in the time but you. Make up your mind who you wanna be. I know who I am, I know what I want. Live by 2 words, mama mentality. And that's word to my mom, word to my pops, word to my little bro. They said make your mistakes, but don't make excuses on why you can't live and learn. On a couple occasions I damn near went broke. I'm chasing this music thing, and I ran out of hope. I threw in the towel, said fuck the hole in the street. I kept on writing and touring. I picked up a job cause I knew it was important. The money I made, I would stash it away just to fund my recordings. And I didn't wanna stop cause I didn't know how. I would lay in my room by myself late at night, and I finally figured it out. I just wanna be the best version of me, make all the music that I wanna make. I don't care what nobody gon' say. You miss all of the shots you don't take. And the answer is no, if you don't ask. If it gets hard, this too shall pass. God is my witness and he got the plan. He got the plan. I put in the work, I spent a lot of time on the waiting list. Never complained, I ain't never said shit. Shoot my shot, no fear if I miss. Imagine you chasing a dream that you love, only to find out it wasn't enough. You fall on your face, but you get right back up. And you fall back again, but you get right back up, yeah. That's the way that it's always been. Don't nobody care about the grind but you. Nobody putting in the time but you. Make up your mind who you wanna be. I know who I am, I know what I want. Live by 2 words, mama mentality. Yeah. Remember, man, you only in competition with yourself. Enjoy the journey. Enjoy the process. Pleasure and pain. R.I.P. the greatest. 0824.
Are we on? What's going on, y'all? It's your buddy DH. We are here for another episode of Circle Talk, and I'm really excited. Really excited. I know you guys hear that pretty much every episode about the excitement, but this is a totally different type of excitement because we have our Teen of the Month for May, and I've known this young man, for your whole life, basically. And even before then, I have had the pleasure of um, naming this young guy, and that says a lot about how long I've known him. And I'm really excited to share his story with y'all. He's a very, very amazing individual that has done nothing but elevate himself to another level through all of his ups and downs and overs and unders. He is still striving to be the best version of a young, mature man that he can be. So we have Mr. Devaun Dalton in the building. Make some noise, y'all. Make some noise. And I'm pretty sure y'all wondering who this is right here. This is one of my besties. I've known her 20-something years, long, long time. And this is Mom, Amy Vandenbosch. Make some noise for Amy. Yeah. So we're gonna. This is gonna be an interesting one, but we're gonna have some fun with it. So first off, I want to give a huge shout out to our sponsors. First and foremost, iShotted.com. Man, this guy right here. He he has done so much for me, and everything that I do, that I continue to do here with Circle Talk. And I'm just thankful that he's in my corner. Sheesh, he's behind the scenes right now, working the laptop. If you guys need somebody to get your pictures and get your pictures done right, you can hit up iShota.com, and he will meet you wherever you want and give you a reasonable price. Just let him know I sent you. Intentions Juice and Smoothies Bar. Shout out to Marquita Evans for being an amazing asset in our community. If you guys haven't been to Intentions Juice and Smoothies Bar on 52nd and South Tacoma Way here in Tacoma, make sure you guys go and tap in and check her out. Also, she's out in Seattle in the U District. If you haven't been out there, and her third store is going to be open up real soon downtown Tacoma. So thank you so much for everything that you continue to do. Make sure you guys tap in. She's an amazing asset. And I want to give a big, big, big shout out to our new sponsor. Man, I'm really excited about the DMAC Foundation and everything that they're doing for us and for our youth. They have worked really, really hard and turned their tragedy into a moment of triumph each and every time they step out and do amazing things in our community. Shout out to the whole fam over there at DMAC Foundation, Brooke and Selena, and also everyone else that is a part of the DMAC Foundation. Thank you guys so much for everything that you guys are doing. But what I really want to do at this moment, I can talk forever, y'all know I got jibber jabber all day, every day. But what we're gonna do now is, since this is our Teen of the Month, I'm gonna go ahead and bring the DMAC Foundation around to do a little something special for our Teen of the Month. So we're gonna go ahead and bring them up here. Let me get out the way. We're gonna switch spots real quick.
All right. Well, we are the DMAC Foundation, and we serve youth here in the 253. And we just want to honor you today for your story, for your triumphs, you and your mom. I think your story is amazing, and we want to show you that. I just want to show you today. We got your cap and gown paid for. You got your senior photo shoot ready with Stephanie Basar. She's great. We have paid tickets to prom, a $100 gift card for a dinner of your choice, and you got your tux and your suit from Enchanted Bridal. So that is all for you, and we got you some swag in here too. Gosh. And we also got you your very own lift code, so you can get a free ride from DMAC to get home safe. Okay.
Any time between 10 p.m. and 5 a.m., you feel like you're in an unsafe situation or you just need a ride home, DMAC got that.
That is awesome.
DMAC got that.
And we didn't forget about you, Mom. Because being a single mom, raising children, and you see, moms always put themselves last. I come from the same background where my mother was a single mother raising two kids and never really had pampered herself. So from the West Side Last Lounge on 6th Avenue, we've got you a full facial spa treatment.
Already. Yeah, right there on 6th Avenue.
Shout out to DMAC Foundation, regardless, and Brooke, they are such an amazing asset, and we love y'all, and we appreciate all that you guys continue to do in our community. Really excited for what's to come. I mean, you guys are just starting, and you guys are doing so much amazing things. So shout out to DMAC. Make sure you guys tap in.
Thank you guys. Yes, thank you so
I
much.
appreciate it a lot. Like, are just amazing
so
people.
much.
It is truly our pleasure to be able to give back and to highlight young men that are doing great things.
Thank you.
So keep up the good work. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Very
y'all.
much
Absolutely.
appreciated.
So, this is the moment of truth here. Huh? Oh, absolutely. Oh, before we go any further, I want to give a huge shout out to Antoine Heyday. We're at the Heyday. I Am Heyday Creative Studios. If you guys have not checked them out, make sure you guys tap in with I Am Heyday. He's doing all kinds of deals for you. He do pictures, videos, obviously, videography, music. You got it all in one spot. Make sure you guys tap in. I Am Heyday Creative Studios. Thank you so much, Antoine. he's up in here working too. So shout out to you. But I got something too for you. I mean, because I've known you forever, and obviously, when I thought of Teens of the Month, you've always been one of the ones that was at the top of the list. Just watching you grow from little tyke running around crazy, wild hair, and now a taller tyke with still crazy hair.
Yeah.
But I love you, and you always been my godson since day one, and so I got you a little something. Obviously, this right here is obviously our Teen of the Month certification for you. Shout out to you for
That's awesome. I'm gonna hang it up.
that's yours. Yes, yes. And then I got you a little something, something. This is our Circle Swag sweaters. So you get a sweater
I
as
got
well.
shirts, but now I got a hoodie.
You got a hoodie now.
I
So
got a hoodie. I
good
wear
job.
hoodies all day, every day.
Hey man, keep doing
So
what you're
perfect.
doing. Real talk. And hey, oh, I got one right here. This one's for mom, since I couldn't leave mom out either. Mom's got her own, and she went with the white. She got the white, because she is a female, and females love white. I mean, so it is what it is. So you ready?
Thank
You ready for this?
Let's get it.
Okay, okay. So, first question, right out the gate. Why do you think you're here today?
Well, for one, I think I'm here because all of the people around me, you, my uncle, my mom,
Yeah.
believe in me. Have seen what I've gone through, seen my growth, and I think that personally, from what I've gone through, I might be able to help share that with other people, help other people through things, and I think maybe it might be my perseverance or something. Honestly, I don't really know. But I'm honored to be here, and I know it's because I've done a lot of things that would be hard for some people to do with the things that I've been through.
Yeah.
And a lot of people wouldn't be in the position that I'm in now. And I think the only thing I can say is I'm in the position I am now because of you guys.
Absolutely. Mom, what's your thoughts on this, young man? Talk to us a little bit
She's
about.
gonna have a long answer.
Well, I'm going to try not to cry. I think above all, you're very humble, and kind, and you are very, you pay close attention to not only how you're feeling, right, but to how others are feeling. And then you make conscious choices about what step you're going to take next. So rather than jumping into something off of an emotion, you put thought into it. And that has helped guide you and settle you and calm you to be able to take the steps that you need to be where you are.
And
So let me give you I'll give you my condensed answer for why you were chosen. Because your unselfish ways of just willing to help any and every person. I got pictures of you, working with me out in the community, feeding the homeless. I got pictures with you holding Davion when he's going through his thing. I got pictures with you, with your sister when she's having her moments, and you do this with the type of heart that all of us need to be having. Where we're unselfish and willing to help the next person. When they're going through hardships and going through trying times. You've always been that person that I know. If I ever needed something, I knew I could rely on you. And you know that about me as well. Like, I've seen so much growth, through so many things that have come and gone through your life. You continue to elevate and not let those prevent you from being great. And so, I mean, that's why I chose you, because you've always been great in the face of adversity. And so keep doing that. Absolutely. Absolutely amazing.
I will.
So
That's my
Talk-
favorite word to describe him. It's just amazing. It's just
absolutely.
amazing.
He really is.
All
Really
around.
is.
Top to bottom, in out, side to side, even in his worst. It's just amazing.
So let's talk about school a little bit. You know. This is live. This is what we do. Shout out to the iShots. He's in charge. He's got us on point. So talk a little bit about, just school and some of the things that you really enjoy about it and what you're gonna miss about it when you move on to the next level. Because you are a senior, right?
Yeah, I graduated in a month.
Yeah.
What is it today? Yeah, a month and 2 months.
Yeah. Shout out to all those seniors out there. Real talk. Make some noise for the seniors. Hey, we love some seniors in this house. So talk a little bit about that.
It's a lot. It's been 4 years, same school, high school. This crazy. It's crazy. And they tell you it's going to be crazy hard.
Yeah.
It can be if you don't do anything. I went through what was it, COVID? So we all online my whole first year of high school. I didn't want to do anything
Right.
at all. My mom was working as a teacher,
Mhm.
and well, at a little private school. So that being, I wasn't allowed to not do work.
Right.
I went to that little private school and sat in chairs that were made for third graders.
Yeah.
And did my high school work when I was about to pass out all day.
Yeah.
From tiredness. I was tired. But that was, even though I didn't want to do it, I still did it. And
Right.
that was the first step of high school. Was you got to get your stuff done, even if you don't want to do it. And well, I did it. We're senior now. Got
Yeah.
a month left of school,
Yeah.
and I only take 2 classes.
That's pretty amazing.
I want to just absorb as much knowledge as I can in the time that I have. Make a bunch of stuff, because then by the time I leave,
Mhm.
I'll be able to say I did it, even if it doesn't mean that much. I'll be able to say I did it. I did it. I didn't give it up. I didn't give up.
Yeah.
And I'll be able to say I know this, 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 and this. It could be completely random things.
Right.
But when somebody in 20 years asks me a question and I know the answer to it, perfect.
Yeah.
So the more knowledge that you can gain, no matter when it is,
Right.
will be beneficial. And so, like, I make a bunch of stuff in wood shop. I love my wood shop. It's my home. I mess up all the time.
Yeah.
I have so many mistakes. Things don't go right. Measurements are wrong, or something happens.
Yeah.
But you figure it out, and then you're better for next time.
Absolutely.
You sit there and stare at it for a little bit, come back to it, and then you do it, and then next time it comes out better. It's the same thing with learning things. You don't. Everything you learn, everything you go through, all of my hardships, all of your hardships build us up to knowing more stuff in the future, being able to go at problems differently.
Hmm. So talk a little bit about where did this love for woodshop come from? Because honestly, moms didn't really inform me that you was really big into that until you was almost done. And so I was like, oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. And she
Um,
sent me some
Oh
pictures
yeah,
and
I
stuff.
got a table.
Yeah.
Table or two.
So talk a
Next to
little, where'd that
Bryce.
start at? Talk a little bit.
I have no idea. I have no idea. I used to watch YouTube videos of this guy, like, bought a mansion. Just
Hmm.
watched him build it, renovate it completely, and build it.
Hmm.
Whole mansion. I was like, I want to build stuff. Or people working with a wood lathe, making bowls and stuff.
Hmm.
Honestly, it was just satisfying. And then I was like, let me do that.
Yeah.
And you kind of can just go in, here are the tools, here's the material, make something out
Yeah.
of this stick and this piece of metal. And then you come out with the table.
Hmm.
And first, I just kept wanting to make things.
Yeah.
And it's kind of just fed the creativity. Went into my friend's ceramics class. They're like, you're not in this class and you don't have anything to do. It's like, can you give me some clay? I'll make something. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'll make something. And I made a bowl, surprisingly, somehow, on a pottery wheel. I didn't know what I was doing.
Yeah.
But all of the little creativity things, it just built up. And now I love woodworking and making things.
That's awesome. So let me I'm gonna change the pace. I know
Yes,
I
okay.
gave you a list.
I'm pretty sure I'm going up.
I gave him a list, but I'm gonna switch it up a little bit because y'all know I like to switch things up. So I'm gonna mention three people's names. Obviously, somebody you may know, somebody you may not know. When I say this name, all I need you to do is just say a little bit about that person. Okay, ready? Megan,
Meg,
talk a little bit about
that's my big sister. Um, we've been through a lot together. We weren't together for all of my life, but we were split and then came back together, and uh, she's helped me through a lot of hard times. A lot of my personal philosophies I take from her.
that. Mhm.
The way I look at the world. Um, yeah.
Shout out to Megan over there.
Meg,
Okay, let's talk about Faith.
hey, that's my cousin right there. She's got to be the sweetest girl in the world. She may not be able to tell me that she loves me, but oh, I know it. It's the way she looks at me every time I walk in the room. Like I took her to not prom, but her homecoming.
Yeah.
Man, we were whipping around the floor. I don't care. It was so fun. But yeah, I'll take her to her next homecoming. I'll take her to her prom. Well, yeah, she'll
Absolutely.
be my cousin forever. I love her.
Good peoples. Shout out to Faith. Love Faith. Oh, shoot, man. Last but not least, let's talk about Mom.
You're gonna make me cry right now.
You need to ride.
Yeah. All right. She's been a single mother my whole life. Has had it the hardest than almost anyone I know. Strongest person I know. Of course, she's the woman that raised me. What else? What can I say other than she's hard on me to the point where I get stuff done, and loves me unconditionally to the point where I get stuff
Yeah.
done, and will help me through anything, be there for me always. And honestly, I wasn't the nicest to Mom for a while. There's a while there, but especially these past 4 years.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's a mom in the world that loves her kids more.
Facts. Wow.
I love
I love you too.
Something you want to say, Mom?
I don't know if I can say anything right now. They say it's hard to hear nice things about yourself. And when I see you do things, I do see myself in you as far as that you do things without ever, there's no thought of what you'll get out of it, or no thought of, is somebody watching me? You just do it because it needs to be done, right? And if I try and give you credit for that, you're like, oh, anybody would, or and I'm the same way most times because I don't want recognition. I just want to better the people around me.
Because we'll do what needs to be done, even if we don't want to do it.
But so to hear you say that, right, means
Love you.
and I would do anything for any of you.
I know.
Absolutely.
I just love you.
Well, I'm not going to continue on without having you tell me a little bit about Tanya. I mean, she's over here. She's been here since day one as well. I'm not going to leave her out. Talk a little bit about her.
Oh, she could be a butt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Daddy, yeah.
Yeah.
Yaya is Faith's mom. I don't think I said that earlier. I don't even know when I met you.
You were
I-
7.
I could have been born. I could have known you my whole life. She was kind of just my aunt from day one.
Yeah.
She's always been there. She's the fun one. But like, if I'm doing something I'm not supposed to do, she'll be like, "Hey," and kind of yell at me. That's why we call her Auntie Daddy Yaya. Had to put that out there. It had to be said. Yeah. I'm gonna leave it at Auntie Daddy Yaya. I'm leaving it at that.
Shout out to Tanya over there. Yaya in the building. My sister as well. Done a lot together. So, what do you want people to remember about you?
I wear my heart on my sleeve. Yeah.
You want to elaborate a little bit?
I mean, if I love, it's that's it. There's not I love you a little bit, love you a lot of bit.
Right.
It's there. If I care about you even a little bit and you need something or you're going through something or you're in pain, I'll be there and I'll try to help you. I don't like hurting people. I don't like for anybody around me to go through hardships. There, that's a good word for that.
Yeah.
And if I care about you, I'm gonna try to help you. Always.
Facts. I like that. Good answer. You know, I am going to take a moment and just because I know I have some people out here that are watching that would like to say something. So, is it okay if we call one of them up?
Yes.
Yeah.
You're all step to the side.
Megan, would you like to come up and say a little bit about your bro? We're gonna bring up Megan, big sis.
Hey, you
I'm
can't
gonna have
say
her
too
come up
much.
and say a little bit about her brother real quick.
You already had me breaking out the tissue box.
So yeah, I've known her since a long time ago too, and she's grown up to be such an amazing young lady. You know. So talk a little bit about bro, a little bit.
Well, I have my own 2 kids now, but D was kind of like I took him on like he was my kid, even though he was not. He used to wake up in the middle of the night and come and jump in my bed and sleep
And then
with
pee
me.
in it.
Yeah, there was that. To the point to where I made him his own bed in my room so that he would have a place to sleep when he felt too uncomfortable to be in his own bed. But he's my baby. I spoil him. We went to his first concert together. And like he said, there were a few years where we were separated. But when we were back together, it was like nothing had ever happened. It was like nothing had happened. And now he's Uncle D to my kids and my son's favorite person in the world.
Yeah.
And he's one of the few people in the world that we can just sit down and talk for hours about literally anything and everything and nothing at all.
Yeah.
We have a habit of he comes over to my apartment and we sit on the back porch and he'll start talking about school and next thing we know.
Started to when I come over to your work.
Yeah, he comes to my work and sits at my office next to my desk and talks to me about school while I'm working.
So much about insurance.
But I try to take him with me everywhere. Everything I do, everything, like he said, my mom's a single mom. She works really hard. But one person can only be stretched so far.
Absolutely.
So I try to as I've gotten older and been able to kind of help the situation, try to take him with me everywhere I go, so we can continue to build on that and do everything together. And now he's about to finish school,
Yeah, that's awesome.
and I just can't believe it.
Yeah.
It's really awesome.
Right?
I'm really proud of him.
Yeah, absolutely. Amazing job. Amazing. Keep it up though. For real.
Yes.
Don't slip. I know, you haven't really dove too deep into the whole relationship thing yet. You've been kind of keeping it focused, which is an amazing thing.
Yeah.
But it's
Gotta
coming.
get through first.
Yep. Got to keep pushing forward, making the best, great choices. So, yeah. Did you want to say something about him? You don't have to. I mean, no pressure. I'm there. All right. Come on over here. I'm going to bring over Tanya. Have her talk a little bit about our teen of the
Hi.
month.
I'm Tanya. Some people like Devaun call me Yaya, Aunt Daddy Yaya. I've been around for a while.
Yes.
Devaun's just an outstanding kid. He's just amazing, has a lot of integrity, driven, and most importantly, like, he's just the sweetest, good kid. Like,
Mhm.
so
Talk about
good.
talk about the relationship he has with your daughter. Like,
Oh,
talk a little bit
my
about that.
daughter has cerebral palsy and she's in a
Yeah, probably should've
wheelchair.
said it.
Yeah, Devon didn't say that. It doesn't matter. Hi, Faith. I know you're watching.
Shout out to Faith. Hey.
So anyhow, she's in a wheelchair and she can't speak verbally, but uses a machine, and they're just like brother and sister or cousins. And he's taken his time out of his day and came to hang out up at the hospital when she was going through things, and has taken her to her dances, and almost fell down a hill while pushing her
I was gonna bring
in the
that up
wheelchair. But he saved her life, and everything's
It was my
just been
fault, but
so
I saved
great.
her.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Saving lives.
Saving lives.
The whole nine.
I'm literally wearing a lifeguard shirt right now. It's what I do.
Yep. Real talk. Right?
I mean, if you want to count the CPR certificate.
I mean, you gotta have that to be a
CPR
lifeguard.
certified.
Yeah, of
So,
course.
thank you. Thank you
Yes.
so much.
You're an outstanding guy. You deserve everything in life. And I can't wait to see everything that you built.
Hey, I'll have a cabin.
Yep. And I'm going to come and see
Come
it.
see me by the time I'm like, we're gonna say 40.
Well,
Say
if I'm
50,
still
that's too far.
alive, then I'll
Absolutely.
be there. Make it wheelchair accessible.
Oh, it
so
will be.
me and your mom can get around on our walkers.
Oh no, because Faith is gonna be coming
Oh yeah.
all the time. Yep.
Okay. All right.
Mhm.
Well, one more thing before we get going. I want to bring Amy, Megan. I want to bring you guys up here. Just stand behind them. Just want to say a couple things, and then we're gonna go ahead and close up shop. But as y'all know, I love all of you. I mean, you guys have been in my life forever. And
You've literally been in my life forever.
Yeah,
So
forever.
Sure.
Forever.
Yes.
But I see such an amazing man here because of the amazing people that you guys have been to him. Like, he's taken a little bit from each and every one of you guys, and I'm so thankful that I've had the opportunity to be a part of it. So, thank you.
I'm taking from you too. I like.
It's my guy.
I like to. I don't believe anybody has. Everybody has bad. Everybody has good. And if you can meet as many people in the world, have as many experiences as possible, it doesn't matter if they're good or bad. You can take something good out of it, and make it for yourself. And so I try to do that with everybody.
Absolutely. Well, I appreciate you, man, for coming on, and I know he was scared.
Yeah.
Y'all should have seen him before we got on.
Yeah,
But once
yeah.
he get going, he's on. So, do you guys have any questions for me? Do you have any questions for me?
I want to hear his question.
Yeah.
I want to know, what are you excited about? What are you really excited about?
I have an answer to that. Actually, I feel like most people in my situation, in my position, just as a senior, not any other position, just the senior part, don't have an answer to that question.
Exactly.
I'm excited for. I worked at Wild Waves again as a lifeguard. I loved it. I will, gonna say it, I will be starting a 4-year apprenticeship for carpentry.
Nice.
So-
Absolutely. Yeah.
So that by the end of that, I'll be set. Hopefully,
Yeah.
I'll have the skills that I want, which is not even about the money. I just want the skills. Like I
Mhm.
said, I'll have a cabin. Gotta know how to build it first.
Have a proper foundation.
Yeah, I'll just be a well-rounded person, and after high school will be big steps towards that rounding.
Yeah. That's amazing. Anyone else have any questions? Questions for me?
You were going to ask me a question.
Yeah. So, how long have you been waiting to do this?
Well, I just started doing, the team of the month, this year, and obviously, like I said, you were always been one of the first people that I thought of. I mean, ask your mom. Like, I've always wanted to share your story because you're such an inspiration to so many people out there, not just people young, but even myself, you know? Like, I look up to you, for just everything you're about, everything you believe in. There's so many kids that are so confused about life and what's important. And you're not one of them. Never been one of them. And so from day one, you've always been that guy. So, yeah, always been my guy. Always will be. So, yes, thank you. Thank you. Can't even talk now. But anybody else have anything they want to ask? I hope not. Woo. It's been one. Where did our guy go? So really quick, thank you guys so much. We're gonna go ahead and close it up. I mean, I appreciate all of you for coming through and just speaking your minds and your hearts about this young man. And I wish you all the best. Obviously, I'm gonna be around forever. Um, um, and I wish you all the best. All the best.
Yeah.
All the best. So next week, y'all, we won't be here in town. We're gonna be in Chicago, so you'll see me going live in Chicago. We're gonna be we're gonna be hanging out, and y'all see me live over there next week. But today we're gonna celebrate our Teen of the Month, Devaun Dalton. One more time, make some noise. Yeah. So we out of here. Thank you guys so much for viewing. We will see you guys next week. Have a wonderful one. Peace. I was trying, man.
So I can get 2 words out of my car. And then he comes and sits down here and he's like, well, let me just tell you how fantastic I am. Let me just make everybody cry real quick.
Let me tell you. Let me tell you, that wasn't everything. That wasn't even everything. That wasn't even everything,
I
man.
know, I started tearing up. Of course, it asked me first. I started tearing up, then I looked up and you're tearing up.
Play outro and entry. Definitely stupid.
Oh, you just.
Oh, you're fine.